I want you to take a moment to reflect on your own relationships. Do you feel like you're able to fully open up to your partner? Or do you find yourself holding back? Are there areas of your life where you feel like you're not completely honest with the people you care about? And if so, why do you think that is? Well, in today's episode, we're going to discuss how vulnerability can be a powerful tool for creating deeper connections and stronger bonds with the people around us. I'll also give you some steps you can take to address a partner who is not accepting of your vulnerability. Before I dive into the power of vulnerability, please smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the tips I release each week. So let's dig into why vulnerability is so important when it comes to building trust. Well, when we're vulnerable, we're showing the people around us that we trust them enough to share our deepest thoughts and feelings. It's a sign that we're willing to be open and honest, even if it means risking rejection or hurt. But it's not just about sharing our own vulnerability. It's also about being able to recognize and accept vulnerability in others. When we're able to be compassionate and understanding towards the people around us, we're able to build stronger connections and deeper trust. However, vulnerability can be scary and it's not always easy to open up to others. That's why it's important to practice vulnerability in small ways and surround yourself with people who will support and encourage you. And remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, but it is a strength. This sounds like amazing advice in a relationship where both partners understand the power of vulnerability. But what about when you have one partner that understands and the other doesn't? So if your partner is not accepting of your vulnerability, it can be a difficult and frustrating situation, but there are some steps that you can take to try and address the issue. First, it's important to understand that everyone has different comfort levels when it comes to vulnerability. Some people may be more open to sharing their thoughts and feelings, while others may be more reserved. It's also possible that your partner may have had negative experiences in the past that have made them hesitant to be vulnerable to themselves. One thing that you can do is to have a conversation with your partner about how their lack of acceptance of your vulnerability is affecting the relationship. Explain how important it is for you to be able to share your thoughts and feelings and ask them to be more understanding and supportive. It's important to approach this conversation with empathy and avoid placing blame or being confrontational. Another thing you can do is try and be more understanding and accepting of your partner's own vulnerabilities. By showing that you're willing to be there for them and support them, you may be able to create a more open and trusting environment for both of you. If your partner is not willing to change, or if the issue is causing significant problems in the relationship, it may be worth seeking out outside help from a therapist or counselor. They can help you to better understand and navigate the dynamics of the relationship and work through any underlying issues. But remember that building trust and accepting vulnerability takes time and effort from both partners. If your partner is not accepting of your vulnerability, it doesn't mean that it's the end of your relationship, but with open communication, patience, and understanding, it can be a stepping stone to a stronger relationship. So in conclusion, vulnerability is a powerful tool for building trust in your relationships. It allows you to create deeper connections and stronger bonds with the people around you. So be courageous, take the risk, and practice vulnerability in your relationships. And if you want to take your romantic relationship to the next level, be sure to download the free Elevate and Cultivate Better Romantic Relationships checklist. You can get this right now for free. In the description, there is a link. I put it there for you. Get your free checklist and start cultivating and elevating your relationship. I have also released a new workbook called Elevate and Cultivate Better Romantic Relationships Workbook. This workbook is filled with practical tips and exercises to help you build a stronger and more fulfilling relationship with your partner. So be sure to use the links in the description to download your checklist and download your workbook. Get them both. Do it now and start propelling your relationship to the next level. So in the comments below, tell me if you found this episode helpful or have any additional insights on the topic. I really would like to hear from you, and I want you to know that your input may be helpful to others too. And I invite you to check out the links in the description for discounts, my affiliate links to some great products, I want to invite you, join the elevators inbox at brianrobinsoncoaching.com for some free and valuable tips and resources sent to your inbox each week. I promise you I won't spam you. And if I do, you can just unsubscribe. So it's risk-free. Check me out on Etsy for some great worksheets, workbooks, and personal development tools. My shop is called Elevate to Great. There is a link in the description for that too. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, comment, share with someone. Please do that. Thank you for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.